What's going on, everyone? It's Labor Day. We went and saw Shang Chi, and I actually really liked the movie. It was really long. I could give it that. You know what I mean?
What just happened?
What do you mean?
My usual. Don't know what the fuck I'm doing with anything.
You son of a bitch!
You
Is
know,
it still fucked up?
we're good. Everything's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine.
Everyone, thanks for stopping in at the Nerd Informers podcast. Please check us out on YouTube as well. I'm letting everyone know. Ian, what did you think of Shang Chi? Because we haven't really given any thought to it after watching it.
I thought it was really good. The they went a weird way in the end. You know what I mean?
A little bit. What do you mean, though?
Like with the dragons and stuff, and then
Yeah.
the monster that they were trying to keep it, hold back from coming out of the door.
Yeah.
They gave you zero backstory to that, really, other than it's a monster and they're trying to keep him from coming out
They
the
did a
door.
little bit, but not
A
like
little bit.
one sentence. You'd say like maybe two sentences about it. It was really cool how the door itself was made out of dragon scales.
Yes, that was pretty cool.
Pretty fucking awesome how it looked too. I got to say the fights were awesome. I mean, I think they did a really good job at every fight scene. Felt like watching an old school ninja movie.
I like how they tied a lot of things in with it, with the Avengers and stuff like that. And the end, the post credit scene.
Oh yeah, dude.
That was cool.
So I'm wondering, in the post credit scene, they said that he had it for like 1,000 years, or was he said 1,000 years?
Yes.
So he said it was dated back to even further than that. So I'm wondering if that has anything to do with the Eternals.
I think that, yeah, I mean, I think it's going to.
I think it's going to have to because of, I mean, that kind of technology and that kind of power. Overall, I thought the movie was great. I mean, it was funny, really funny, and I mean, when they need to be serious, they did. And I got to say, I didn't have any disappointments on that movie, which is awesome.
What is going on?
You were never prepared.
I feel like I'm so prepared when we start, and then things happen and
Goes from 100 to 0 real quick.
Real quick.
Did you fix it?
Well, I mean, that's to be determined, I guess. We'll let the internet decide that.
Oh no, is it your internet?
No, it's just me. Just me.
That could be a really easy situation that we could fix with my help.
Well, yeah, that's
Mhm.
why I keep you around. You're not good for
Exactly.
much, but you can do IT stuff.
That's it. Get this out of the camera.
Now, the movie was really good. The fight scenes were really good. Storyline was pretty good. It wasn't really missing anything other that I was expecting. It was pretty much
a solid movie.
Yeah, it was pretty close to what I was expecting, except for the end. The end was,
I liked the end.
I liked it, but it wasn't what I expected as far as how I thought it was going to be a more realistic, purpose of them trying to get where they're getting, other than to fight a dragon and some weird monsters. It seemed like it was going to be a little more realistic.
Yeah,
like there was something in that village that they needed or something like that.
Yeah. I see it made sense, but
they pulled it together. I mean, it made sense in the sense that
I really like how you had another way of the maze to get in.
That was cool, man.
It's fucking a cool idea. I mean, I really like that.
So
and if you
cool.
don't, you're fucking like you're done. You're dead.
Right.
That was fucking awesome.
The first time you see it, the maze when they're driving through and the forest collapses around them.
Yeah.
And he goes flying out the other side. Like he jumps out of the car and the car goes over the cliff.
Yeah.
Was that saying that he didn't make it before the portal closed or whatever?
Yes. Yep.
And that's why. Okay, so that made
But
more sense.
he, I think what was happening too is he was doing that and to figure out the maze. And so they're going as fast as they can, left, right, until he figures it out. And he finally figured out where to turn. And that was one of the times that he just got out of there. I think that killed everyone else, but
It was a good idea how they did it. It was pretty cool the way they did the
it
maze.
kind of reminded me of the game Breath of the Wild for Zelda Breath of the Wild on Nintendo Switch. There's the same thing when you're going to find one of the artifacts, which is the Mage Sword, the Master Sword. It's kind of in the old Zelda too. You have to go certain ways in the forest, and if you don't, you're gonna keep ending up back in the beginning. So you have to pay attention on which way you go, left, right, up, down.
Oh, like the whole way. So you gotta.
Yeah. So you have to get it right. So it was just funny because it took place in a forest as well. Such a cool idea on that one.
The fight scene when he goes and finds his sister, that was super cool.
Which one? There's so many of them.
When he fights his sister, when he has
when
to
he fights his sister, yeah,
when he first
awesome.
when he first finds her,
dude, such a cool fucking movie.
They're in the elevator and the guy's like, here, sign this, and he has to sign. Basically what he's signing is a contract to fight or whatever, but
that's fucking hilarious.
You know what I mean? It was so good.
And he didn't even get any money out of that. I'm surprised. I mean, but what to expect?
He got his ass kicked, but
yeah. But still pretty fucking good movie. I like how they introduced the sister because I was wondering how they were gonna do it.
Yeah.
And really everyone gets one.
One, that's like your seventh one already.
No.
We're 8 minutes in.
I'm surprised he knew what his sister looked like.
Well, he saw the necklace.
Oh yeah, the pendant
they both had the same pendant, so which is weird because they never actually say that the mother says, this is for something. You know what I mean? It's just a necklace, like, here, this will keep you safe or whatever.
Yeah.
But she never really explicitly says, like, oh, you might need this one day.
And it's weird how they were. It was pretty cool how we needed them both to see that dragon's eyes light up. Right. I really liked that part with the water and how
that was crazy,
happened. Dude.
Yeah, when the water came out.
Oh yeah. I really hope they make a second one of these movies. I think they will, but
they're going. Obviously, they have bigger plans for them as a duo because at the ending, the post-credit scene.
I'm just weird, like how you're saying, like the Hulk is in it,
and but he's Bruce Banner, and he's like an old Bruce Banner. He's not like
a younger one, like from
he looks old, and he's got his arm in a sling. And Captain Marvel, she's in it.
I want to know what time period they're from. You know what I mean?
Well,
because if you think
that,
about
I think is present day. Well, no, it's 5 years after the snap.
Yeah.
Well, she says that it's that in the beginning she was talking about. Well, no, that's the Eternals. The Eternals happens 5 years after the snap. I'm thinking it's in the present day of the MCU. That Eternals movie looks amazing.
It's that right there will be my favorite Marvel movie. I bet any money it'll be my favorite Marvel movie, and that comes out November 5th.
Sometime in November, yeah.
Or was that Dunes? Because we saw the trailer.
Dunes is November. No, October is
October 5th.
Something like that.
They're all coming up so fast, and there's so many movies coming out within a short period of time from now to December.
So Spider-Man comes out in December. I wonder, and
Christmas Day,
and it's got Wong from Doctor Strange in it.
Yeah,
well, it has Doctor Strange in it, but then
I think it's
Strange is coming out too. It's just it's weird. Yeah, it's gonna be cool how they tie it. So obviously they have bigger plans for Shang-Chi.
Yeah, which
I'm glad they pretty much set up for, and they told him, like, you got big things coming. You don't, you're not prepared for what you're gonna see.
Yeah.
So,
but with everything happening from Loki, like after her dad dies, does he run into his dad again and as a different variant of himself? Because now do we have to wonder that the entire time?
Yes, I think so. I think they've made it to where now you have to wonder who's a variant,
who's an actual one.
You know what I mean? And what's what.
And is that Doctor Strange and Spider-Man?
And when you talk, well, I mean, even when you talk about Spider-Man,
Yeah.
which Spider-Man is a Spider-Man that is supposed to be? You know what I mean? Like in our reality.
Yeah. Because
What is
technically
it?
it'd be Tobey Maguire. You know what I mean? Well,
Well,
from
you don't
when it's
know.
yeah,
You know what I
well,
mean?
that's true.
Like you don't know which one's really technically supposed to be
I want to
from.
know who knows it all. You know what I mean?
Well,
Who's
it's
the
got to be
person that
It's got
knows
to be
all
Doctor
of this?
Strange
Yeah.
because he sees everything.
But you would never think Doctor Strange should do all that stuff. Make that spell knowing he shouldn't.
Yeah,
So he would have never made that.
A lot of people are suggesting that maybe he's what the hell's his name?
Maybe it's a bad version of him.
Yeah, it's like it's not really Doctor Strange. It's somebody else, not Mysterio, because that was the other guy.
But it could have been Mysterio. And just
that's the guy that dies in the end of
Spider-Man
of Homecoming or
But
Far From Home.
Does he actually die? You know what I mean?
Well, he killed him, so I hope so.
It could have been someone else.
I saw him die.
Or there could be another version of him now. You know what I mean? It's like an endless loop now. You can't stop it. I hope they do stop it. But
I mean, yeah. And in the end, like when it's all said and done and part 4 the MCU is over, who do they go back to? Like who's going to
which characters?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's really fun to think about because it could go so many different ways, but we're probably all wrong.
Well, it's all unlimited. You know what I mean? Like they can technically do whatever they want now because of the multiverse.
Yeah.
Like this all comes I think it means something that Bruce Banner was in this one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not as the Hulk.
Yeah.
And he was a little bit older version, and he had like a sling in his arm and a sling.
And did Superwoman have long hair or short hair?
Long hair. Captain Marvel, she had long hair.
Did she? Because in the last one she had short hair.
Short. Yeah, she had short.
So it's been a while.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Interesting stuff, dude. It's crazy to think about because it could go any way and no one knows the exact way.
Right.
Because of, I mean, just thinking about like, oh, this could happen. But like, there's a billion other fucking ways it could happen. Man, but definitely looking forward to Spider-Man. I think that's Spider-Man. Actually, all of them, dude. Spider-Man, Dunes, and Eternals. I'm gonna be really hyped for all 3 of those movies. And Venom, of course. Venom just got pushed back again. So
why won't it let me put anything in here? This is so stupid.
I don't know what you mean.
On Twitch, you know, when you put your category or whatever, it doesn't let, well, no matter what I put in there, it just keeps saying no. It just searches for it, but it doesn't actually let me put anything in it.
You type podcast in?
No, I want to put in like movie review of Shang Chi or whatever, but you can't do it. It searches it, but it never comes up with anything. So when I hit enter, it just goes back to search for.
You don't. That's where you type in like a movie or a video game. Below that is where you type it.
Yeah, where tags. Yeah, it doesn't let me do it.
Not in tags.
Well, there's nothing else below it. English.
I don't know.
So stupid.
If you screen shared, I'd see it, but
stupid.
You should be able to by just hitting edit and then write whatever you want, because I write whatever I want. Like, hey, come hang out.
Well, it says go live. The title says come hang out.
Yeah, you can change that. That's what you'd want.
Yeah, but usually, like when I do other things, it does. Here, I'll send you a picture.
You'll send me that one, bro.
Send you a picture of it, bro.
Let me see. The IT guy at work.
IT guy at work. They get to see it live and in color.
Let's see.
That Dunes movie.
Dunes
movie looks sick.
Oh yeah, dude. Tag, you're just gonna put like. That's a tough one. Title is where you're going to put, hey, we're doing movie reviews. And that's where everyone's going to see when they scroll. And then category, if you can type podcast, then you'll put podcast. Then you get people searching those specific things. Yeah, title is where you write whatever you need to. You only get 127 characters, but
I need a lot more than that.
Sir. category. You put movies or you put podcast if it lets you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Overall, though, I like the animals. The animal was really funny in that. Even though it looked really weird in Shang-Chi.
That thing was hilarious, dude.
It was like a fucking dog mixed with a chicken mixed with a
But it
fucking
had like no head,
no head.
and it was just an ass on both sides, basically.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. And it was fucking hilarious how that guy was acting dead and the thing thought he was
It
dead.
came up to
I
him.
think it was like one of the funniest parts. And I knew it right away. I'm like, oh, this
Oh,
motherfucker is not dead.
absolutely.
He's
Oh,
acting.
that was the original Mandalorian from Iron Man 3. That was the guy that played the not
Yeah.
the Mandalorian,
And he also played in the Mummy.
The Mandarin.
And he played in the Mummy as well. That guy played in quite a few things.
He played in the Mummy.
Yeah, he was the guy that burns the map. Oh, it's that same guy. Yep.
Burns the map. I don't remember.
Burns the map when she has the map to Asmara. Whatever it is.
That guy's hilarious.
Yeah, it's fucking funny, dude. Let's see.
I suggest you play that too.
Yeah,
it's
and
called,
then it does.
It's called acting, and then he rolls over like a dog.
Oh my god, dude, it was so funny. Shang-Chi cast.
The only one, that was Ben Kingsley. That's who plays.
Oh, was that who it was?
Yeah.
Thanks, Kingsley. Oh, I was way off. Damn, I was not thinking thinking of that guy. I don't know why I was thinking the guy from the movie.
I know who you're thinking of.
I know you're yeah.
I know who you're thinking of.
Oh, that guy plays in quite a few movies. Ben Kingsley.
Oh, Ben Kingsley plays in all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah, dude. Overall, that movie is
I'm surprised he even did like Iron Man. Like when I saw him in Iron Man, I was like, that's a weird role for him, but he played it really well.
Oh, hilarious too. He was funny in it because usually he's a serious person or he's like he has that.
I think he's like a stage actor and stuff. Like he was big doing stage acting and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think you're right on that one. But that was probably one of the funnier moments in that movie.
Yeah, the dog rolling over.
I like the characters that they use for like do you know how like it's that ancient tiger look?
Yes.
Kept like they literally got like a spitting image of like the rock sculptures you'd see of that.
Yes.
Yeah. And they put those things to life, which is pretty cool because
the lions are so big.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
They have like lions and the horses.
Yeah, the horse.
There's a horse on my way.
There was a horse and it had like scales.
And it was just staring at him. It's like, why is the horse staring at me?
Mm-hmm. Great movie, dude. I really can't wait for the next Marvel movies to come out. Hopefully, I just want to know what happens because we saw the ending credits. What is that supposed to mean, and where's that going to lead?
Right.
I hope someone like debunks it or tries to figure it out and post it online. It's gonna eat me now. I like how they did it.
All they really did was just have them there. Like they didn't even really say anything of substance other than your life's gonna be strange from now on. Well, and Bruce Banner welcomed them. Welcome to the team or whatever.
Yeah. So they're definitely part of the Avengers.
So they're definitely going to be doing things.
So the Eternals, getting on to that. I'm getting more and more excited about this fucking movie.
I didn't think too much about it until I saw the big trailer that I saw, like the one that we saw today.
Yeah.
That trailer, it makes it look so good.
I hope it's like a 3-hour movie.
And they touch on why they didn't help when Thanos was taking over.
Yeah, there's some things that they just have to let go play into play, pretty much.
Right.
And that huge fucking like god.
Like I don't know who that was. I think they made it seem like that was the guy that was giving them orders.
And that's what I'm thinking, that they're taking orders from him, but It looks like he could just collapse an entire fucking galaxy.
He reminds me of the big metal robot
from
Superman.
Yeah,
you remember when he's fighting him in the street?
Yep, I know.
Thor. Sorry, Thor.
Thor. Yep, I know what you're talking about, though.
That's exactly what he looks like. And that guy, he's like a shape shifting guy. Like he can just do all kinds of weird shit.
Oh yeah,
it reminds me of that guy so much.
Like, I want to know.
That's who I thought it was when I saw it. I'm like, wow, that guy was a nobody.
Yeah. I'm wondering if that thing is I wonder if he's giving orders to the Eternals. on what to
Well, it
do.
was a little confusing. Like, I don't know if that was the bad guy, which I think it is,
I think it is too.
or if that was the guy that was giving him the orders, because they never really specified.
He
And they
just
kind of
seems like a
showed they
bad
showed him right
character.
at the same time. You know, they were talking about both. So I
Yeah,
don't know. That movie's gonna be great, man. I can't wait to see that movie.
everything going to be involved, and they're like way stronger than all of the Avengers and Thanos put together. I imagine.
Yeah, yeah,
Like they're gods, pretty much. They can do whatever they want. It looks like. It
yeah.
seems like.
Basically, they basically look like gods.
But it was weird. Did you see like how they was it a stone that went in that girl's neck and that's what activated her? Did you see
Yeah,
that?
it was like a gem or something, like a
I was
gem or
wondering
a
if it was
stone
like
or something.
an
Like an
infinity
infinity
stone.
stone.
Yep.
Maybe.
But from watching Loki, there's like so many different kind of stones that they've all collected that are just paperweights.
Right.
So I wonder if one of those are one of them. I
I
can't
don't
wait
know,
to see
man.
where that takes off. That I think that right there will be one of my favorite Marvel movies because they're getting more serious with it.
I
Serious
think
roles.
so. Yeah, I
Because
think
there
so.
wasn't really too much joking in that movie, but there was. Like how the guy said he's like, "Oh, I'll be the leader of the Avengers."
Right. And everybody starts
He's
laughing.
yeah, he is one of the main characters in Game of Thrones. Actually, there's two main characters in Game of Thrones. Jon
Right.
Snow from Game of Thrones is in that, and same with Robb Stark, his brother. They're both in the Eternals, and they both are part of the Eternals, which is pretty fucking cool. You need to watch Game of Thrones, dude. You just need to bite the bullet.
Well, I've watched the first, maybe the first two seasons. I think I watched the first two seasons. I
Yeah,
didn't get
so
back
the
into it
first
though.
season was
I
awesome.
liked it. I mean, it was good. I liked it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just I started watching something and then I started
I
watching something else and then
I know what you mean.
I don't know.
Well, when Ned, like me,
You
it
son
like
of
I
a
got
bitch.
hooked as soon as Ned Stark's head got cut off.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
like,
that was the end of the
God
first
damn,
season.
that was like the best character you could
That
ever
was the best
possibly
character,
have.
man. I'm like, and part of me is like, well, without him, the show's gonna suck. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but it doesn't. I mean, you gotta watch it, man. Like, it gets better and better and better. Actually, I gotta say, I really wish they would have done the ending a little different.
I don't know. I never saw it.
You need to. Great, great, great show.
Yeah, I gotta finish it.
Oh, definitely. You need to. What time is it? It's only 5:11. Nice.
You got a hot
But
date or something or what?
no, not till later.
I'm not gonna tell the wife till I sneak out.
Exactly. She's doing her thing right now and making files and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, working on Procreate today. It's a lot of fun, man. Definitely need to try that out. I'm working on logos, and for everyone that's wondering, we're working on logos with Procreate and messing with some animation.
I gotta get a new iPad Pro.
It'll
So I can
definitely
do
help.
it.
I mean, you don't have to be good at it whatsoever to be good at it. Let's just say that. A little bit of time and learning, you'll be good. I would like to take a class on it so I know how everything works because there's so many things on there that I haven't even touched. So I don't know what it does. I can do a trial and error, but I'd rather see it and then know what I can go to.
Just YouTube that shit, bro. Everything's on YouTube.
I've tried, and people say go to the Procreate handbook, and I do, and it's like it's wording instead of just showing me what it does. It's just like it tells me. I'm like, okay,
they want you to read, and we both know that's not going to go well.
I'm just not good with that. I'm dyslexic, so
honey, can you read this to me?
exactly.
It's like bedtime stories. You got to read you to sleep every night.
Yep. Shows me the pictures, and I point when she says it. So it's all right. But fuck that.
Fuck that.
But been watching more alien documentaries and alien conspiracy shit. There's some crazy shit out there, dude.
So we got sucked into the Bigfoot thing on
That's gonna happen.
Netflix or whatever.
Hulu and
On Hulu, yeah.
Discovery Plus.
You know, so we watched that Bigfoot the documentary, the one that ended up being about a serial killer or whatever.
Oh my god, dude.
But
I almost turned it off 7 times.
well, they kept dropping enough Bigfoot stuff to keep me going.
After all, I learned that Greg was Bigfoot. As in you know what I mean? Or Bill.
Right. So
do
this whole, it's a whole documentary. It's like, what is it? 6
so
episodes?
misleading.
and they
Oh, it was 6 episodes. Yeah.
and they interview a bunch of scientists about Bigfoot and people about Bigfoot, and they do this whole thing about Bigfoot, right? So you get sucked in. So if you're
Oh,
looking
you
for a
get
Bigfoot
sucked in all right. The first episode.
right? And then the next 5 episodes, it's about a murder that took place in Northern California in the marijuana fields.
And the Emerald Triangle, they call it.
Right.
It is, the Green Triangle.
And then, but some of the stuff about Bigfoot made sense. Like, marijuana growers kind of look for the same place to grow their weed that like a Bigfoot would be, because they're off the beaten path, they're off the grid.
Yeah.
Nobody goes there. So I'm like, okay, you got me. I'm listening.
I'm hooked.
You got me. So then they were talking about, the thousands of miles of woods and stuff that you see. If you take a plane from like San Francisco
to Alaska,
Alaska, there's just thousands of miles of uninhabited.
I'd like to see that
woods that you just can't get to.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's cool. Then they it's like the first episode or two, and then the last episode they talk about Bigfoot quite a bit. Yeah. But, and they talk about like, and one of the questions that I've had for a long time when I think about Bigfoot and talk about Bigfoot is, why have we never found a body? Right? Like, you think at some point
it would die.
One of them would die and you would find a body. But then, they made a good point. There's hundreds of thousands of black bear, and you never really see dead black bear everywhere. You know what I mean? So
decomposes before you can even find it.
Well, all the scavenger animals get to them and scatter the bones, and wolves that hunt in that area. The male wolves, I guess, won't eat together. Like, they would take an arm and drag it off 100 yards away and eat it, and then another male wolf would grab the other arm and take it. They don't eat together. Yeah. The females, I guess, will eat together, but the males won't. They'll separate. So it kind of makes sense, like when you think about it that way, why you would never see a body, because there's probably not that many Bigfoot, if there's any, right? So
I hope there is.
There's going to be very few to find.
Yeah.
And then the odds of one dying, and if they live in a cave or whatever, they're probably going to go die in their cave.
You would think they would, unless something attacks them like a bear or a wolf, because of just like us humans, if we're out there by ourselves and there's a pack of wolves, you have a low chance of survival. I mean, that's just a given, even with a Bigfoot, even though a Bigfoot can be fucking massive, maybe 10 feet. So they say. I mean, no one really knows how big they are. So.
Right. All the sightings are, between 7 and 9 up to 10 feet.
But I was very disappointed in that fucking show, dude. As soon as I watched it, I'm like,
very misleading.
Exactly. It was so
But misleading. I couldn't turn it off because I felt like it was going somewhere. Just in case
something happened.
I felt like it was really going somewhere.
Yeah.
And by like episode 2 or 3, I think I knew that it was going to be more about the murders, and they'd figure out that it was more of a man-made deal or whatever.
Yeah.
So what they found was 3 dead bodies, and it actually makes sense when they talk about it this way. They found 3 dead bodies that were ripped apart.
Yeah.
In Northern California in the marijuana fields. So, and a lot of the people were like, well, why would you do that? You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't believe in Bigfoot, but people believe in Bigfoot up there a lot.
Oh, yeah.
They spread,
especially because they're surrounded by wilderness. So I would more believe it than not believe it in case there was one.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, I got to thinking about it, and I think this kind of goes for everywhere. Anywhere there's a lot of Bigfoot sightings, it's not very populated, and most of those communities are like a Kentucky or Northern California, where they don't really like outsiders, right? They mainly keep to themselves.
Like, there has to be a lot of mountains
and generations of families live there. You know what I mean? Like, and you go up to Northern Kentucky, you got 3 generations of families that live, probably more than that. Like, people they don't move, they stay there.
Yeah.
So those type of communities, and I think historically, if you go through all history, people, and even like the Indians and stuff, you find a bunch of cave paintings and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it was more about trying to ward people away from your land, like trying to scare them off.
Yeah.
Right. So it makes sense to draw little spaceships on the cave walls and stuff to maybe try to scare people off.
Oh, yeah.
So it would make sense to, if you lived in Northern California and you're growing marijuana, you wouldn't want people around. So the best thing you could do is come up with some monster that could or could not be that real.
Exactly.
And scare them away. The problem is I think it backfired on them, and now it draws people to there because now people hunt Bigfoot. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Like,
dude.
I think
So
they
many people
came
are
up with
interested in Bigfoot now,
right. I think
more
they
than
came
not.
up with it to keep people out, and hopefully scare people away. And
Yeah.
now there's more and more people that are, getting into it because I feel like there's less and less Bigfoot stories coming out,
Mm-hmm.
new Bigfoot stories that you hear about.
Yeah.
So people are realizing, I think they're realizing like it's not working.
Yep.
So that's one of the things that like made me think, okay, Bigfoot maybe not real, and it's just more of a try to get you to stay away from my shit and leave me alone.
Do you think that would be the same thing like when we watched that documentary about the Indians and the monster there? I forgot the name of it. You remember that? It was what was that documentary we watched where the Indians, the guy had to get rights to go on the Indian preserve and to go look for this like monster that they believed in. It was I can't think of it now.
It's not one the Skinwalker Ranch, was it?
Yeah, I think it, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Oh,
The,
the I
it,
know what you're talking. I know what you're talking about.
so I wonder if they said they brought if they did that to themselves too to keep people away, like the not Native Americans, you know what I mean?
Right.
Regular
Well,
people.
it would make sense. You know what I mean? Like to scare people away. And back in the day, more people probably believed it because there wasn't the internet, and you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you couldn't prove it or disprove it. Like you just got to take people's words for it. Well, now you can just Google it and realize, okay, well, Bigfoot's probably not real or whatever. You know what I mean? Like however you
Don't you
look at
take that from me. Don't you take that from me.
it. You know what? This is over.
This podcast is now just disproving conspiracies.
It's
I'm out.
it's it's all I got left. Don't take it from me.
I would like to believe he's real.
I
Just
would
out
go
there.
hunt for Bigfoot.
I see me. I could see him settling down like near Washington. You know what I mean? Oregon.
I would go hunt for Bigfoot, and it's the same way.
I would
aliens.
totally do it.
Like I feel the same way about aliens.
Yeah.
Like if I got to go to one place to hunt aliens, it would be Skinwalker Ranch. A, it's a cool place, and I would like to check it out.
I would agree.
B, there's a lot of activity there, and I don't think that I would be so afraid if I saw something. You know what I mean? Like,
I'd be more full of adrenaline and hype that I
if you think about it, a
it.
lot of people are like, yeah, I'm gonna go hunt Bigfoot. Well, what are you gonna do if Bigfoot walks around a corner? You know what I mean? Like you're gonna shit yourself and run away.
Yeah.
Like I like to think that I'm not gonna do that. Maybe I'll shit myself. I don't know, but I want to see.
Just a shotgun to the head.
I would.
Oh yeah, that's right. Got him.
I would. No, I would try to follow it. You know what I mean? Like see where it goes and see what I can learn about it more than anything.
Do a little
you know
recon.
I mean?
See where his cave is.
Oh right.
Take his children. I'm just joking.
Kidnap his kids. And
yep. We got a little big. We got a little Bigfoot.
Wasn't that a cartoon movie or cartoon? Little Bigfoot.
Yeah, I think maybe.
I don't know. I'm gonna watch that. Great.
But you would think nowadays with how much fucking technology we have as humans that we would be able to find. The thing is, they can't disprove aliens anymore. The government, they say they're here because of no one knows what the fuck they are. So
yeah,
it could be our own shit, and they're just doing it on purpose. You know what I mean? It's just the whole disinformation shit.
Well, if you think about Bigfoot, for instance, there's a lot of animals and stuff that we don't know that we haven't found yet. You know what I mean? Like they say in the Amazon,
make discoveries every day.
Yeah, they say in the Amazon they find like 10 new species a month or something like that.
Yep. Same with the ocean.
Now, granted, we haven't. Well, the ocean, yeah, the ocean's probably a lot harder to explore than the Amazon. But you find all these new species, every day, every month, whatever it is, how often they find them. But I mean, Bigfoot's big. You know what I mean? Like it's not, a new ant.
Can't really hide.
It's a 9-foot bear that walks on two. You know what I mean? Like it's to think that we haven't been able to find that is kind of crazy to me.
It actually is just evolution of a bear,
Yeah.
and we just don't know it. They're walking on twos. They can walk on twos, bears.
Yeah.
Just not good.
Well, that's what they said. A lot of them say that they're, black bear or whatever, standing up.
Oh yeah.
You seen the video? Do you see the video online of the bear scratching his back up against like the dumpster thing?
I've seen that before.
And then like it pulls something down and the thing flies over his shoulder, hits him in the nuts.
Yeah, he's like, and he like walks weird. I know what you're talking about.
He like shakes his leg when he walks, dude. It is the funniest video
I've seen
I've
that. It's like a
ever.
wire that comes around and hits them.
Yeah, it's like
or like a bungee cord.
It's yeah, something that's maybe like a bungee cord or something, but it snaps over his shoulder and hits him in the nuts. Dude, it is the funniest video.
Because he acts exactly how we would. You know what I mean? Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
he's rolling on the ground. Then he starts trying to walk it off and he's shaking his legs, like trying to get it.
Get the stinging out. Yeah.
Just it's stinging so stomach. Funny. You got to look that video up if you haven't seen it.
I've seen it. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, you can just look. All you have to do is YouTube bear hitting itself in the nuts.
Yes.
And it's like the first video.
It's
it really is.
It's so
I'll pull that up for later.
Oh god.
I haven't seen that video in a while. Bear.
You gotta watch it.
Yeah, just Bear hitting himself in the nuts. It's the first video and it has 533,000 views. You think it'd have more views than that because it's fucking hilarious.
It takes a minute to get there, but it is fucking funny when he does it.
Dude,
he starts walking. He's shaking his leg like it hurts so bad. And I mean, wearing the nuts, dude.
I'm watching it right now, and he's like, it's so fucking hilarious, dude. How he does it. Oh
it hits
my
him
God.
Square in the nuts,
dude. Man. He lays down like instantly after sprawling his legs out.
Watch his leg when he goes to walk.
Oh yeah, dude. He's like holding him out.
Yeah, he's like shaking his leg out. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Dude, that shit is fucking hilarious. He can't stop rolling around, probably in pain.
Oh God, that's
fucking funny, dude.
That's so funny, man. Now I want to go find Bigfoot.
I would love to do a search. We were in a good area for it.
They got, what do they call them one around here?
It's the chupacabra.
No, that's the little dog thing. Bigfoot. What do they call them?
Oh, it was it's like man, I know it's on the tip of my
skunk ape.
Skunk ape. Yeah, skunk ape. Yep. Be a little creepy.
Yep.
That one's creepy looking from like what people say.
Well, in that show they talk about there's a professor from Idaho or something, and he does like biology or something, and he does a bunch of research. And he's all on board, man. He believes it. He's like, the footprints. I see footprints that are, and all the footprint casts that they've made over the years, they're all real similar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, granted, they look like just a big human foot, so I guess that could be part of the reason. But there's a lot of people that believe it, man. That say it could be true.
I want to see right now online to see what. Let's see.
Then you had the popular Bigfoot video, the one that was shot in like late 60s or whatever by Bob Gale and what's the other guy named something Patterson. And that video where you see him like walking to the creek bed or whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm sure everyone's seen it. Well, they talk about they find the guy that supposedly did it. There's the guy that supposedly dressed up like.
Oh, really? No shit.
Yeah, and walked, and I never noticed it, but he does actually turn and look at the camera.
Oh my God!
Like if you watch that video, he actually turns around and looks at the camera. So I'm like, that kind of fucking blows it for me.
I know what you're saying. Do you guess where Skunk Ape headquarters is? Just guess. Just guess.
Cape Coral, Florida.
Naples.
I guess that'd be about right.
It's right off Tamiami Trail, bro. We're going.
Yeah, it's about right, dude.
It's a campground as well. Yeah, it's a campground, dude. It's called Skunk Ape Headquarters. And
if you drive down 41 to Miami, if you take 41 down to Miami, they have a whole I think that might be what you're talking about. They have a whole like rest stop, and it's all
it's like, kind of like a restaurant. Yeah.
And it's got like a big giant skunk ape.
Yeah, right in front of it.
Yeah.
With some flags and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an actual campground we can go camp at and look for skunk ape. Well, I know what trip we're doing.
We're gonna get mauled by the skunk ape.
Dude, it's fucking hilarious.
Is that how you want to go? Really? Think it through.
Dude, I would totally go.
That would be funny.
Just do like a 3-dayer and then just videotape it too close to our face so it looks like a scary movie.
It'll be like the Blair Witch Project.
Yes, exactly what I'm thinking, dude.
I'll videotape you and have snot running out of your nose, like you're all
Yep.
scared and crying.
So like skunk ape, like so it's Bigfoot, but it's
It's
Southern
just
style.
it's Southern style Bigfoot, bro.
And I want to know what happened to that video. Remember those pictures that we came across with the guy that shot Bigfoot?
Yes,
That was like 2-3 weeks ago, maybe.
those are old pictures, though, weren't they?
Um, they were kind of current. They kind of looked like from a newer like camera.
I don't know. It just looked like a crusty ass Halloween mask.
It was horrible, but like they only get like a picture of the hair. They don't like show the whole thing, fucker. You lying? You just want to get
Like
views,
they
bitch.
had a close up of his face, but it
Yeah.
was like a shitty Halloween mask. It wasn't even like, I don't know. Just, I mean, I guess he's dead, so it wouldn't be, whatever. But I don't know. It's weird.
I sent you a hilarious video you're gonna have to watch. Get your reaction right now. You know the game Rocket League I play? Just watch. Watch
Oh
this.
my god.
It's one of
my.
it's just wait. Just wait.
Oh. Oh my god.
I'm going to hell.
Yeah.
How he goes in the air just like I do.
He's in the
He does like twisted shit too.
Yeah.
That's one of the best videos, I think. That video got 3 million views.
He's got boosters on the back.
Yeah, dude. Just like the cars do. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh my.
And then he like floats in the air and like scores. It's so funny, dude. Someone made this. I can't even say it. It's for our band moment, so we can talk about.
Oh god, that's going on the website because that.
I'd post that one. I would post that one. We'd get a lot of hate, but it's really funny.
It's really funny,
dude. It has like 3 million views, so obviously people like the video. I'm not the only asshole. You know what I mean?
I like how that's your moral compass. I'm not the only asshole.
I'm just saying, I'm not an ass. It's a hilarious video. I mean, it's exactly what I wanted to see, you know?
Yeah. Oh no, I agree with you.
When I see Rocket League in wheelchairs, I mean, that's all I'm gonna say.
But
they made it work.
In fairness, they did like the boosters on the back of the chair, so it was cool.
This is very true.
The booster starts and he goes flying.
Dude, it's so fun. It's called an aerial hit. It's hilarious that he actually
pulled my
off.
god.
I like it. But the thing is, like, there's not just that video. The guy on this profile has like 30 of them, 40 of them of just that, but different styles and shit.
Oh my god, that is
hilarious.
So
it's the videos I come across on TikTok. Can't beat it. That was one of my favorite ones. I gotta say
that was pretty good.
Oh yeah. So we got some cool news for video games that I was reading. I posted on Instagram as well. They're bringing for Nintendo Switch. They're bringing original Game Boy and Game Boy Color games to the Switch, which I'm a huge fan of that. You got the original Pokemon's, which I really hope that's like one of the first ones they drop is like Pokemon Red or Blue. I'll be doing a whole fucking stream just on those games. That, and we got what else we got coming out? Oh, Battlefield 2024, is it?
They got the new Call of Duty coming out. I'm sure Jamie will be all over that.
Yeah, same. Well, Battlefield probably the one he goes to. You definitely have to get yourself a PS5, so we can all play. And that one's a team-based game. We all on a team. Like you'd be a medic or a support. I'd be a medic. Throw it down. We all work in a team and work together. It's fucking dope. I cannot wait for that to drop. That's in October, so that's next month that we're gonna get that. We got a lot of games coming out and a lot of movies. So I mean, it's gonna be a busy. It's gonna be a busy.
The rest of the year is pretty booked up.
Yeah.
Got Halloween Horror Nights going on at Universal right now.
Oh yeah, dude. We're gonna have to do a live video from there.
I'm gonna be doing a live thing from there.
There's a lot going on. I mean, we're gonna stay busy with podcasts and finding shit for the next couple months, to be honest.
The Halloween Horror Nights, the houses, man. I've heard nothing but good things about them.
I did too. I saw a video of one,
and I'm dying to go.
Someone snuck in a video of one. It looked amazing.
Yeah, I found a couple of videos of them actually.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they do it. I wonder if they just do like a GoPro because like you
It's
can't really have your
remember that little camera I showed you, the Instant 360?
yeah.
You wear it as a necklace and it snaps in like a magnet. Like, oh, this is a necklace. People would never know.
I wonder how that would work. I wonder if it'd be any good.
I watched a video of it was on TikTok or YouTube of Shaquille O'Neal wearing one to an event with like a stage and like party and shit. He
Right.
wore it just to see like how high he was from everyone,
Right.
and the video came out fucking crystal clear. So I might get one. They're about $250.
Hmm.
Worth it. It's called an Insta 360.
And then what? You download it to your.
It's going to be Bluetooth, or you just plug it right into your computer. That's all it is.
Oh, okay.
Definitely fucking worth the money, dude. I mean, I have the GoPro and I really like the GoPro. Very clear.
But yeah, you get something that small, that would be dope, man. Hang it from
That's
your
small,
neck and
dude. For like roller coasters, just wear it as a
yeah,
necklace and fucking.
just watch it fly off. And
I know, right? But you can get away with that shit on a roller coaster. Like, oh yeah, it's my necklace, and then you just
yeah,
fucking
just
take it off and put it on the outside.
have it tucked in your shirt and line, and then when you get there, yeah. That's
Yeah,
the with
and it's magnetic. So if you're on the roller coaster, just stick it to it, and fucking,
right.
you know what I mean? Be actually a pretty dope idea. I think I want to get one of those.
That'd be cool. That'd be good for like Comic Con and stuff too.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Just walking around, you don't have to carry anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about getting one of those probably in the next couple months. Or I'm guessing I'll try to get one of those in Thanksgiving when it's Black Friday. I know they'll be on sale for
Oh yeah, I bet
180, 175.
Yeah.
Gonna get one of those. I definitely need to watch some more UFO documentaries. I need to find a good one. Pamela put on one earlier and I wanted to watch it, but then she got stuck on this. This is a weird stories. Have you ever heard those people that are younger kids, like 2-3 years old, but they say they're someone else? Have you ever seen those stories where they
Not
say they're
really.
from a past lifetime and they can recall every event that happened to them in the past lifetime and how they died?
I've
Dude,
heard stories like that. Not a lot of them, but I know
there's
what you're talking about.
there's a lot of them, and there's this kid that I was watching that says that he's not from Earth, he's from a different planet, but he is in this body. This kid's 3 years old saying this. So, and he says his name. He says that he gets very sad and upset because of he doesn't belong here on Earth, and but there's like billions. I mean, not billions, but there's like probably thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that are like this. And like one guy said he died in 9/11 and his family was this and this. The kid's like 4 years old that knows this shit. His name, his address. He knows all these weird things that like you wouldn't know at that age. You wouldn't even know what 9/11 is because it happened so long ago.
Where'd she find it?
I'll have to look on the line. It's on Hulu or Discovery Plus. I mean, it's like a whole show about it.
That's crazy.
About all these kids that have like these pastimes that says, they have like these weird like memories of it.
Do they all come from homes that have lead paint?
I know, right? But dude, and like the kid believes all the
I've eaten so much paint.
Years old. But like even as adults, when they're like 15 and they grew up and they have like interviews on the show, they still believe the same shit. So weird, dude. It's cool to watch though, because it's like, I mean, how are they like, how would they know that stuff as a child that young? Unless there's parents pushing that shit just for the kids to be on the show. I'm not putting past anyone because people are crazy these days, but these kids like literally believe it.
Yeah, it could be a deal with their mom and dad, just beating it in their head. Who they
you
are.
You would think so, but like some of them are fucking crazy. Like, how did they even fucking know that shit?
Right, yeah.
And like they go to doctors and they try to be seen and be hypnotized to get more information, and there's like a whole bunch of shit.
Do they get more information when they hypnotize them?
I haven't really watched too much of the show. I only watched bits and pieces. So I know like they go through all those kind of processes. I'll find the show out and fucking tell you about it. I want to watch some Ghost Adventures tonight.
I love Ghost Adventures, dude.
We need to watch Ghost Adventures or play Phasmophobia or vice versa. I need to play some fucking Phasmophobia. We need to stream that for you guys so you can see what we're talking about if you don't know what Phasmophobia is. Have you ever watched the show Ghost Adventures? It is scary as shit. I mean, what they do. Some of them are very creepy. But in the game in VR, we are those people asking those questions to ghosts or demons. They could be good or they could be bad. Usually they're bad ghosts, bad demons.
Yeah, you
And
go into like schools, hospitals, whatever,
they're all
houses.
abandoned.
Yeah.
Very creepy.
The school, I think, is the creep. I don't know. The
The
jail was
school,
creepy.
to me, the school was the creepiest.
The
When you're
school,
in
I
the
think, is the
classroom and
creepiest.
everything's going off and you see lights and like the desk and like you get that
Yeah.
really weird
And you're
feeling.
so far away from the entrance of where you come in at. And
Oh
like,
yeah,
you gotta
dude.
run down the hall.
And it's not even run. It's like a slow jog. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
son of a bitch, this thing's gonna catch me.
And then if you get separated from like the people you're with, man, it is creepy.
It is dark as shit. You hear noises. Like you'll see a random light turn on, and you're like, oh fuck, I just gotta keep going.
You know, we gotta play that tonight. I gotta stream that.
I would definitely fucking play it. We're gonna get you set up to make sure everything's good to go.
Yeah, I gotta stream that. That'd be great.
Great fucking time though. I mean, we'll probably get my brother on too. Taylor said he definitely play. So he was asking about it earlier.
Oh God, I bet he will.
Not this guy again. Joking.
I can't. You guys aren't playing fair.
Yep. I asked him earlier today. I'm like, hey, I'm like, you want to come see this movie? I'm like, we're gonna go see Shang Chi. He's like, oh no, Lexi's got to clean her room. I'm like, oh, okay.
what does that got to do with anything?
I'm like, okay, well, that's weird. I'm like, and then I got out of the movie. I call him like, yeah. I'm like, dude, this movie is really badass. You got to see. He's like, I'm like, oh, is Lexi still cleaning her room? He's like, no. I'm like, so you mean it only took about an hour and 40 minutes for her to clean her room? She could have done that after the movie. He's like, oh, but we wouldn't want to clean after that. I'm like,
and let's face it, she doesn't clean anything. They do it for her. So, you know, come on. Stop it.
Yep. So he missed out on a good time. I'll give him that.
Why is it? Why? Yeah, it makes my head hurt.
It's disappointing. But yeah.
Lexi's got I can't go to the movies. My neighbors mowing their yard.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait till they're done though.
Right.
I'm gonna wait till they're done.
What does that have to do with anything? Anything.
But we'll let him do what he wants to do. I mean, he doesn't that movie was fucking awesome though. I really can't wait to see it.
It was really good. Yeah.
Overall, if you think about it, like the fight scenes they did in that, like I actually really liked how they fought. A lot of it was just hands-on, like Matrix style, like just. I mean, it was like
you're right.
Shit, you know what I mean? It was up close and personal. There was no like besides the rings, there was no and the lady's rope that she used, like kind of like
that was
Scorpion,
sick, dude.
Scorpion and Mortal
dude,
Kombat.
That was so sick.
It's fucking awesome. Those are the only two really like weapons that were long range. Everything else was.
She was good with that, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
Real good with that.
That's fucking awesome. Can't wait for the next one.
I went to Best Buy today, and I was looking at the new Galaxy Flip 3.
Feel bad for you.
I don't know, man. It just wasn't
feeling that phone.
It's got a weird. It
has an iPhone look, dude.
It's heavier, a little bit. Not as heavy as mine with the case, but without the case, it's a little bit heavier than mine.
Yeah,
but it's got like a metal body to it. It's just a weird. It feels a little more heavy duty.
Yeah,
and the screen is bigger, which is cool. But it has the same. I don't know. The screen feels the same. Like everything else, is kind of the same.
Okay.
I don't know if it's worth upgrading or not. The camera. I watched a lot of reviews. The cameras are kind of the same.
Yeah.
They updated the operating system a little to something else. I don't know if it's any better.
Slow to slower. Understandable.
I mean, at least it does things. It could be worse. You could be Apple and not be able to do anything.
Well, let me control a satellite really quick. 1 second.
How about you update some pictures for where? Oh wait, I gotta do it because you can't Bluetooth anything to the computer.
It's all right, bro. It's all right.
How's that Bluetooth?
Android is so bad, dude.
Apple. Great, but you better hope your life never depends on Bluetooth and something because you did. Man. You dead?
Nope.
You dead, bro.
Watching that fucking video again of the wheelchairs. God, who makes that?
I don't know, but I wish I had that kind of talent because that's fucking hilarious.
Dude, it is such a funny video on how he did it.
I was watching a YouTube video today, and it was two black dudes watching Family Guy, but only watching like racist clips.
Oh, I've seen
like a 15-minute clip of just Family Guy making racial slurs.
Dude, they do. They're pretty like bad.
And two black guys watching it. they're like, we'll decide this is racist. And dude, it was just one racist thing after another. It was so funny.
I'm surprised. Like I saw one on TikTok the other day. I'm like, oh damn. Oh, they're like border control or something, and they hold up this meter, and it's like a meter of skin color. I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that watching Family Guy. I'm like, they
Oh my
are
God.
really racist in that show. I like
just
that show, but it's still they're pretty racist.
They just throw everything out. They don't give a shit, man.
Dude,
It's
not at all, man. You think
funny.
that they would be kicked off for some of the things they've done?
The Down syndrome episode with the girl, they
The
do
singing?
the whole song thing. Oh my God.
I don't know how they've made it that far, to be honest.
I expected the show to be kicked off the air halfway through that song.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah,
I just
dude.
expected, due to technical difficulties.
But no, they keep it going, dude.
Oh God, man.
I'm surprised. One I need to hop on that they fucking Rick and Morty, man. I needed to start that
You gotta get on Rick and Morty, man. Rick and Morty's fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna have to do it.
The 9/11 episode, like they just make one tiny reference to 9/11 and like the internet just blew up, dude.
I remember that.
We gotta cancel them. I mean, it was so funny.
And that's when I'm like, you know what? I need to watch Rick and Morty now. Because if it's that bad, it's kind of my humor where it's like,
but it's funny,
really
dude.
Bad, but funny.
It was probably a 6-second reference to 9/11. And like literally that was it.
They made it seem like the whole episode.
They were escaping I forget even the context now, but they were escaping some civilization and the buildings were falling or something. He's like, well, at least I didn't say a 9/11 reference or something like that. And I mean, that's all he said. And it was just enough to be funny, but oh my God.
You think with that and they tried getting that removed, you think every episode of Family Guy would have been removed or talked about?
Yeah, yes.
Jeez. I need to
and
fucking watch that.
And Rick and Morty's fucking on cable. You know what I mean? It's not like it's on NBC, motherfuckers.
Yeah. I know what you mean. It's on. I can get it on Hulu, right? Hulu's the Wahoo.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna fucking watch that.
You got to. It's so funny, man.
How many seasons are there? Do you know?
Oh shit, I don't know.
There's more than like 5, right? Or
I want to say there's like 7, but I could be wrong. May not be that many.
I'm definitely gonna fucking watch those. I need to.
Now I'm curious.
I need to watch it. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Definitely gonna be doing.
There's 5 seasons.
Okay, that's not bad.
Solar Opposites on Hulu is really funny too. It's about aliens that land on Earth and they gotta like blend in, and it's pretty funny.
Solar Opposites. I'm gonna watch that. I don't.
It's pretty aggressive.
Is it a cartoon or is it like real?
Yeah, no, it's cartoon.
Okay.
No, it's cartoon. But it's pretty funny.
Solar Opposites.
It's about like 2 teenage kids and like their mother and father, and the dad's just, like the dad is just like a hardworking, human dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like everything, he's just pissed off at everything. Like everything just makes him angry. It's so funny, man. And
are they all alien? Like the whole family?
The whole family, yeah.
Okay.
The whole family's aliens.
Are they like reptilians where people don't know they're alien, or?
No, people know they're aliens. I think they try. I think the first episode they try to hide it a little bit, and then
it just didn't work out.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna have to watch that.
But it's funny, man. It's really funny.
One of my favorite shows. Oh, American Dad, dude.
Oh, American Dad's great.
It's one of my favorites, or one of my favorites. And same with Family Guy. So, is it anything like that then? American Dad?
No.
Humor wise, or no, way different.
No, the humor. It's pretty graphic as far as like.
Is it?
Okay. They swear a lot. You ever watch F is for Family with Bill Burr? He's like the dad, and then they got the daughter and son.
Sounds really familiar.
It's another cartoon on. I think it's a Netflix. It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
But Bill Burr is just an angry psycho dad that just everything pisses him off, and it's so funny. It's kind of that vibe.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Almost identical, it seems like.
Yeah, but it's
dad's always angry, just pissed off at everything.
Yes.
Well, I'm definitely gonna fucking watch that.
Good.
But what else? What is
this? Clip. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. That's all we got.
Yeah, for sure. I think we should do another alien episode.
We got
maybe more on Skinwalker Ranch.
Dude, I want to do a whole nother thing on that.
I definitely do because it's one of the best, like one of the most interesting ones to talk
To
about.
me, it's like one of my favorite subjects, like the
Yeah,
Skinwalker Range.
I'm gonna try to pull some facts from that, and then we'll go through it.
We did a previous one on it, but you can go back and listen to that one. We're gonna do another one, I think.
Yeah, and there was new episodes that we didn't really talk about,
And
so
yeah, and they're doing some new testing and stuff. So
it'd be definitely interesting to talk about. But we can let everyone go. Thanks to everyone for stopping by our podcast, and this can be thrown up on YouTube to watch us if you guys want to watch us instead of listening to us. Check us out on Apple or Spotify and YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Just search the Nerd Informer and you will find us. You guys have a great night.
later.
Later.